Ancient builders once used a bold idea, dismantling the bridge after crossing to create the world's only millennium-old bridge that can open and close. Before the bridge existed, people could only cross the river by boat, but the river was wide and fast-flowing, making boat travel slow and dangerous. So you gathered dozens of small boats, lined them up side by side between the two banks, and secured them with ropes, creating a pontoon bridge. However, the strong current often broke it apart. To stabilize it, you built a massive stone pier, about 17 meters long and wide, in the middle of the river, shortening the span and making the bridge steadier. But during the rainy season, floodwaters surged, and the pontoon bridge couldn't withstand the force. Traffic was cut off again. You then decided to drive rows of stone piers directly into the river and lay solid stone slabs on top. Yet over time, erosion washed away the soil around the piers, causing them to tilt or even collapse. To solve this, you first laid thick granite slabs along the riverbed in the direction of the current, reinforcing the foundation and preventing sediment loss. Then, carefully cut stone blocks were stacked layer by layer to form sturdy piers. Still, square piers created too much resistance to the current, so you added boat-shaped cutwaters in front of each pier, splitting the flow and greatly reducing impact. Next came the bridge deck. Ordinary stone slabs were too thin and weak, so you transported giant stone beams weighing up to 30 tons from nearby mountains. These beams were floated into position on barges during the flood season, then left in place as the water level dropped, a technique known as the floating beam method. To make the surface walkable, smooth stone slabs were laid on top. But another problem appeared. The bridge deck was too low for large ships to pass, so you removed several central piers and brought back 18 small boats, aligning them between the remaining piers and covering them with wooden planks. At night, the ropes could be released to open a channel for ships. By day, the boats were reconnected, restoring the crossing for pedestrians. Finally, decorative railings were added, and pavilions were built atop each pier, offering beauty, safety, and places to rest and enjoy the view. Congratulations, you've created Guangji Bridge.